world is full of people telling you who to believe they are. Well, we thought we'd tell you who we're not. Let's start here. We're not in shipping. We don't make lifts. Seriously, no lifts. We do this. We're good at this. And we make all of these. And even though you'll find us here and here, we don't make energy. We make you save it. And you'll be saving the environment too. Are we an internet company? Well, we connect and power just about everything around you, helping machines talk to each other and to you, making your world more personal. We're seeking out the big questions and answering them honestly. Like, how can we make the most of our energy and resources? Or can we make access to energy and digital basic human rights? We're real people, employees, developers, partners, investors, and inventors, all passionate about doing what's right. We're open. Humans of all sorts from all over, learning from each other and about each other. We're not here to save the world. It'll go on with or without us. We're here to be your digital partner for sustainability and efficiency, to ensure life is on everywhere, for everyone, at every moment.
Hello, and welcome to the Innovation Summit 2022. Today, I want to share a perspective on our current world challenges, on how each one of us can make an impact through sharing practical solutions and innovations that will create a more efficient and sustainable future. Now, I'm sure I don't need to remind you, these past years have brought a lot more complication, a pandemic, huge supply chain tensions, geopolitical pressures, all while climate change continues to harm, with impacts more visible these past few months than ever before. And today, we have the new pressure around energy, with prices soaring, potential of outages, supply uncertain, impacting households, business, and society. We are truly at an inflection point. For once, the midterm objective of carbon neutrality needed to fight climate change is aligned with the short-term urgency of the energy transition. If we move fast and now on this transition, we can address two critical concerns: energy resilience, energy security, and climate change. We know the path to make this transition happen. It comes down to three key actions. The first one, priority of all, is energy saving. We need to be much more efficient with our consumption. This is the absolute priority, a no-regret move, as the savings, especially with the present price of energy, quickly pay for the investment. The second one, we need to transition the way we use energy. We need to transition usages, starting with cars, which is the best known transition in front of us, on temperature control, moving to heat pumps. And finally, the mix of energy supply needs to be much greener. And there will be much more electricity, because electricity is the only path to decarbonization. As this breakdown shows, actually half of the effort is on the supply, half of the effort is on the demand. When people speak about energy, the tendency around the world is to focus just on the supply. And of course, we need to work on it. We need to decarbonize supply. We need to accelerate renewables. We need all sources of energy to solve the big energy conundrum we are facing. But the demand side is half of the solution. And it's made up of many choices, big, small choices we make every day, both in our business and personal life as individuals. Many of our decisions are wasting lots of energy, and as a result, cost us a lot of money, raise emissions while creating dependencies on vulnerabilities. On demand, all of us can make a change. All of us can have a profound impact. Today, I will share a few examples of our clients around the globe implementing these solutions and making a difference for all of us and for our future. To meet the 1.5 degree climate trajectory by 2050, bring the planet back to net zero, we need 3 times the action on 3 times the speed of what we have in the plan. Everything we do between now to 2030 is a thing which really counts. And when we look at those next 10 years, it's not what we have in the plan that we have to save. We have to save 10 to 15 gigatons of CO2, 3 times more than what is in the plan. 3 times faster and 3 times more. And there, corporates have a role to play. Yet, a recent survey of the global Fortune 500 companies found that only 8% are delivering on their sustainability plan. We recently conducted our own survey with over 500 C-level respondents from Fortune 500 companies to better understand what makes sustainability action difficult. And what we found was that many face common challenges. The first one, which is really central, is data availability. But beyond that, we are speaking about alignment of sustainability and strategic goals, having the right supply chain and partners, technology and workforce skills to address challenges, stakeholder alignment, budget, regulation challenges. The window is closing. Everybody has a huge sense of urgency, but we still have time to get back on the trajectory to meet our 1.5 degree goal. On the top of it, the pressure of energy is making that urgency even higher. We need to drive the demand side. And that one comes down to one equation. The equation of the future, digital to disrupt efficiency and electrification to disrupt decarbonization. This combination of digital and electrification, smart and green, this allows us to create a future that will be more sustainable. Let's go through the detail of it. Let's start with digital. Digital is the big disruptor. It redefines completely the level of efficiency. While our world is coming back to life pre-pandemic, many of our newly formed behaviors using digital will just not change. Just think about work. Business meetings can be done in remote. You can remotely assist an operator in a plant, on a shop floor. Many things have changed. We've all become used to being empowered to do our jobs from different places. And the benefits are very clear. Efficiency, sustainability, of course, but also safety of operators, reliability of installations. And the growth in our digital economy is following this. 6 times more IoT devices connected, and computer compute will explode, multiplied by 8 in the same period of time. Data allows you to understand what you didn't before. The more we digitize everything in our buildings, factories, data centers, and homes, the more we can understand how they use energy and resources. The more everything gets connected, the more we can see, compare, and address everything which is wasted in our installations. Across the entire chain, we can mobilize our ecosystem to get better together. At Schneider, we believe that a higher level of efficiency and sustainability is only possible if we get to a higher level of integration. And we've been working over the past 20 years to empower our customers to get access to those levels of integration and working on 5 levels of integration. The first one is energy and automation, making sure that each and every level, on the edge as on the cloud, our customers can integrate those 2 functionalities, process and energy, into one package for energy efficiency and resource efficiency. The second integration is vertical integration, making sure that everything on the shop floor at the endpoint is connected to the cloud, giving our customers a full transparency on their installation. The third integration is everything around the life cycle of installation, from design to build to operate and maintain, All of this integrated into one digital twin. The fourth integration is going from the traditional way of managing a company side by side to one unified operating center, bringing together all the elements of one company into one digital, one data hub. And finally, once you know what you consume, what is happening on the demand side, the fifth integration is bringing together demand and supplying for your installation based on your demand, the best supply, green, cheap, and reliable. Let's look at what it means again, even more precisely, those 5 integrations. Over the past years, we've created EcoStruxure at Schneider. EcoStruxure is our IoT platform. It connects everything on your shop floor, energy and process, and bring the data together on-premise and on the cloud. But your issue, your problem is much wider than Schneider control systems. You have in your legacy plenty of other systems that come from other sites, other histories of your company. We need to help you to make sense of that data. So over the past 15 years, we've put together a group of software companies. Those software companies have the capability to read and work on any kind of data, the one that comes from Schneider and the one that comes from anybody else. And the first thing we've put together for you is a data hub, a place where you'll find all your asset data, operation data, energy data, and carbon data, and make sense of it. But once we've got all of that data together, you want to have the digital twin of your company. So our friends at Aviva, our sister company in the field of industry software, have worked to put together the whole industrial twin from design to operation. And other companies of Schneider, like RIB, ETAP, IGE, have worked to put together the energy twin of your company. So with that, you've got a full digital twin of your company. You've got actually today, as we speak already, the metaverse of your enterprise. Your industry twin, your energy twin, your data hub. Now, I'd like to share with you very practically what it means.
The metaverse, the industrial multiverse, the physical universe. Imagine doing business in all 3 at the same time. We've got that covered. Let's play What If. We'll start. What if the metaverse was a place that could make industries and buildings more sustainable? What if the way you use data was different, better even? What if you could see your data working in real time, all the time? What if all the data you needed from your enterprise systems came alive in your very own cloud? What if, before you did anything in the real world, you could build a twin, a digital dyad, and predict outcomes? And what if the operational cycle was a closed loop, where what we learn from one phase lets us improve the next, and the next, and the next, making you more efficient and sustainable across domains? How about this? What if people could always be trained virtually? It would be safer. They could access it and collaborate from anywhere, and they could learn to be prepared for any possibility. What if you could pick and choose the specific services and expert support you need when you need it, and just pay as you go? What we're saying is, what if there was a single universally open platform that could unlock limitless potential for power, buildings, industry, and infrastructure? Potential that can transform businesses and even help transform the world. Welcome to the Enterprise Metaverse.
As we focus on digital, let's take one instant to talk about the future of industry. Our industries are facing huge challenges and big difficulties to operate, but at the same time, this new level of integration and digitization opens plenty of new possibilities. So once your company is connected and that data is extracted and repositioned in the data hub, that invites plenty of new possibilities to increase the efficiency and increase the performance of what is realized here. Of course, you can roll out the application, the prepackaged applications of AVEVA on Schneider to get fast access to more value. But you can, on that base of agnostic data, which is repositioned here, which is contextualized, which is structured, which is formatted for industrial software, you can invite your own IT specialists to develop analytics on AI. You can invite system integrators of your ecosystem to roll out your applications. You can invite your suppliers on utilities, energy providers to get access to a selected amount of data and participate to the progress of your company. And you can even roll out software coming from other third parties. This makes your company transparent and open for progress and better performance. One customer who is leading the way in the next generation industry is Henkel, a global chemical and consumer good company we've worked with for a long time. Recently, we partnered with them to help modernize the operations of one of their laundry detergent plants using EcoStruxure for consumer packaged goods solution, including digital services on the leading edge industry software from AVEVA and ProLight. They've been able to achieve up to 5% in energy efficiency, knowing how energy intensive these applications are, that efficiency gains results in a big saving. Another application we love particularly is data centers. And why? Because, of course, they are at the forefront of everything around digitization and electrification. So the most advanced systems we do in the world run on data centers. And now comes the very exciting evolution of this sector. Beyond hyperscale data centers or large data centers, our customers want also data centers on the edge. So it's not or, it's an and, combining data at the center and data on the edge. And you see that evolution being pushed by 5G and the need for latency, data residency, and for people to have access to their data on premises. And we love that digitization allows us to manage that combination of centralized data with local data. So let's make one example. Tanishq, the India's leading jewelry retailer, is absolutely the best example of this. Tanishq has leveraged EcoStruxure micro data center in their retail stores. They use cloud-based management, remote monitoring. They've achieved 20% reduction in energy costs and around 15% in reducing maintenance costs. Not only they get that great efficiency, but on the top of it, they improve their reliability. Think about the consequences of losing power in a jewelry store. Digital allows us to measure, analyze, control, and ultimately change our usage and decrease the energy demand. It is the absolute first step on the biggest disruptor. Now let's speak about the second part of your journey into efficiency and sustainability, electrification. Electrification is a key factor to accelerating towards decarbonization. At Schneider, we are agnostic to the sources of energy. Facing the present crisis, we need all sources of energy, but we need to ensure also that we decarbonize as much as we can the production and the consumption of all of those sources. And this requires a multitude of solutions. We rule out no option, and we welcome innovation in the sector. The solution is not one single power source, yet a power mix inclusive of fossil fuels, electric, and renewable. Regardless of the source of energy, anyway, electrification is going to profoundly change energy on both sides. that of our usage, and that of our supply. The most well-known energy migration to electrification is the shifts of our vehicles. The number of electric vehicles is going to exponentially grow. This will be one of the biggest migrations of energy we have ever seen, and hopefully will have a positive and profound impact on our global emission. Electrification of vehicles will act on the carbon emission of each vehicle, but it is also, if electrons are produced directly from renewable source, it's also a much more efficient way to drive mobility. Electrification will also transform the supply side. The ability to produce energy locally through solar, through wind, or other microgrids. This will allow us, all of us, to generate a part of our energy and electricity. We can then use it directly, we can store it, we can send it to someone else to use it, allowing for better usage of our distributed resources. It's only because we have now digitization that we can make the connections between all of these uses and generation, making the system much more dynamic, creating virtual power plants which will aggregate the customer-owned flexible storage, distributed generation, and demand-side resources to turn them into cash generators. For example, you could let the system know that you don't need your heating for a few hours, that electricity could be sent to a local industrial complex who will pay for the energy, or another local producer would have surplus capacity that could be stored or used elsewhere. This is only possible because of digital. Let's make it easy to understand, and let's take one environment that we all have, our homes, our apartments, the place where we live. Our homes will be profoundly transformed by digitization and electrification. The first priority for all of us at a time where energy prices are skyrocketing is to save and to use digitization to its fullest to do it. Smart thermostats, lighting control, shutters. But let's think about deeper transformation that are going to happen to our place. We're going to become our own gas station while we recharge our cars in the parking lot of our apartment building or at our home. We're going to become our own power plant as we generate our own electricity on the top of the roof of our buildings or of our homes. And finally, we're going to enter into very dynamic relationship with our communities around us through our utility, responding to signals to shave off peaks of consumption and get benefit from a utility if we can save energy when they ask us to do that, or store energy when they want us to do it. Our home will become a digital and electrical ecosystem. Let's look now at a bigger environment, the one of buildings. And buildings are really important because they make 38% of the world's emissions and 40% of global energy consumption. And they are terribly inefficient. Today, they do not use enough of the existing digital and electrical solutions. Many of the choices that we need to make are demand-side choices that, when implemented, can reduce energy waste and remove emissions. If we combine and deploy the full potential of technologies available today, we have the potential to lower carbon emissions by 2/3 by 2030 and generate up to 70% energy savings for building dwellers. And at Schneider, the last buildings we've developed are actually net zero with a great economic return. Once you digitize your building or your facility, you are now able to select the source of energy for our electrified usage. We see today many ways where business can transition to a more sustainable source of energy. First one is to enter into a digitized relationship with your utility and get the benefit of their special tariffs at special times of the day. The second one is using us as an advisor is to choose the best source of energy and recur to green sources of energy and choose PPAs that can serve you the best. And finally, for the most advanced of us, is to build a microgrid which will supply your facility with local energy. And most of the solutions that our customers will use in the future are a combination of all of the three above mentioned solutions. One of the best examples I'd like to share is the one of our customers, Citycon. Citycon Lippulaiva is based in Espoo in Finland, and it's a flagship building that has become the world's first retail and city center to be awarded the Smart Building Gold certificate. Our partnership has supported the entire life cycle of Lippulaiva, equipping the building with the most advanced technology. Citycon is now a prosumer, producing and consuming energy with their own solar, geothermal, and storage infrastructure, enabling the monetization of each generation. Citycon can sell its renewable energy back to a local utility company. The microgrid control system also automates the decision of when to best use energy storage or grid power based on algorithms and variables such as weather forecast. Thanks to the flagship advanced energy solution, the city center achieves 15% savings on its energy costs and will be carbon neutral from the first day of its operation. In addition, it is expecting a payback of the investment within 5 years, and this is with energy prices which are pre-energy crisis. On the demand side of our actions, we can't forget about the growing importance of circularity, which is focused on eliminating waste, on maximizing the reuse of our resources. Within our own business, we continue to innovate in this space, and we want to keep innovating with you. We have a number of locations around the world where we have circularity and repairability services with the objective of minimizing the waste up to 90% while maximizing safety, resiliency, and efficiency. We want to extend the life of the equipment. We take back materials for recovery and reuse, rebuild and resell. By maximizing this repairability, this longevity and smart connectivity of legacy and new equipment, and by taking back old equipment to give it a second life, we let our customers minimize their waste, minimize their expense, and participate in the circular economy. In addition to our circularity offers, we continue to innovate our service plans and consulting capability, really working on the relationship between our experts and our customers during the entire life cycle of their assets. Our teams really work together with our customers on their major challenges: digitization, sustainability, electrification, circularity. Our customers now have access to 24/7 monitoring and support from our experts who have the knowledge of their unique systems. In our service consulting, we are doing assessments of obsolescence, modernization, and circularity plans. One example of a client taking advantage of these new service offers is Suez Eliseo in France. At their location, they recover energy from household waste. Through this, they produce over 50,000 megawatts of electricity per year. 1/3 is used to power the plant, and the rest is put back in the grid. In addition to undergoing a modernization of their installation, Suez implemented a preventive and predictive maintenance plan with software which allow them and allow our experts to monitor their facilities so that they can avoid service disruptions. The modernization and service collaboration deliver on our themes of circularity, efficiency, and partnership. Let's make it simple. Digital brings efficiency. Electricity brings decarbonization. Smart and green. Combining the two is a path to sustainability. At Schneider, we understand firsthand the challenges in achieving sustainability and efficiency goals. To support our customers on their own journey, we have developed a unique end-to-end net zero model that combines strategy and action. This approach helps our customers reduce their energy use and their emissions, and replace what they can't reduce, and engage their broader ecosystem in their sustainable efforts. And the approach comes back to 3 straightforward steps relevant to any size business and in any industry. The first one, of course, is to digitize, get the data, so that you can know everything about your processes and energy into one data hub. Doing this allows you to have a holistic understanding of what is happening across your entire operations, putting data at the core. Based on the data, second step, strategize. Based on the insights, based on the analytics your data hub provides. And then go into practical solution for decarbonization, applying digital technology, electrification technology to optimize energy and process usage. Another example, we are doing this for Roca Group, a global leader in bathroom product manufacturing. We've helped them develop a roadmap to achieve carbon neutrality by 2024 and implemented our EcoStruxure Resource Advisor software at the site level to help the company track all of its decarbonization efforts. To reach this goal, we are working with Roca to pilot plant electrification, procure renewable energy, and engage the whole of its supply chain, what's called Scope 3 in sustainability. Now, we are also doing it for ourselves on using our experience to bring our new digital tools to our suppliers. Our zero carbon project seeks to reduce our top 1,000 strategic suppliers, reduce their emissions by 50% by 2025. To get there, we are developing innovative solutions like our digital emission calculator that makes it easier even for the smallest company to measure its emissions. And we can speak about other client partners, including Walmart and PepsiCo, where we are embarking on a program to drive renewable energy adoption throughout their company and their value chain by aggregating our buying power and going to market to find PPAs together. Digitization and electrification are the way to sustainability. We call this a combination for the future. But the reality is that this needs to be the equation of today. Technologies do exist today to eliminate 70% of carbon emission. And this journey to net zero is in fact also a journey to energy security. The first priority is efficiency through digitization. This is a no-regret move. The second one is to make sure that we use at best the combination of all sources of energy, but making sure there that every source of energy can be as decarbonized as possible. And at the core of it, of course, electrification and green electricity by ramping up renewable is there again a priority. And finally, we need more flexibility on the grid. The electrical grid has to be the orchestrator of that new collective effort where we can all, by helping each other, gain in stability, resilience, and efficiency. We are running out of time to get us back on track to meet that 1.5 degree trajectory. We have on the top of it the urgency to face the energy crisis. It's not too late. There is an opportunity for the demand side to take charge, for the people who use the energy to demand and command a better future. We have to take the lead in creating it. We need leaders who realize that it is now that we need to deploy this, that this is urgent, but more importantly, we need leaders who want to do it together. At Schneider, we know that partnership, actually partnering with you, is the most important. This is why we create for and with our partners. This is why we develop technology with you. And this is why we set our mission to be your digital partner for efficiency and sustainability. And I look forward to seeing you in the near future to discuss that as I travel around the world. So see you very soon.
Innovation has been our guiding principle for over 185 years. It has enabled us to make an impact, to face challenging head-on, creating action and opportunity, and delivering award-winning products. And we are just getting started. As you will see today, we continue to introduce amazing innovations across our immensely rich portfolio. My name is Lucas Pellegrin, and I am excited to be with you today along with my colleagues Marie-Pierre Bélanger, Kampeng Ma, and Abby Scholl. As Jean-Pascal just mentioned, we want to be your digital partner in sustainability and efficiency. This means efficiency through digitalization, electrification, and much more, leading us towards a net zero and energy secure future. Everything we do is focused on helping you, our customers and partners, to address your needs and challenges. So now, let us take a closer look on how together we are innovating for a more sustainable world. We are happy to introduce 4 new solutions. Starting with EcoStruxure, Power and Process. Process industries are facing constant pressure to reduce total expenditures, optimize operation, reduce carbon footprint. Companies are required to produce more while consuming less. But traditional power management and process automation are designed and operated independently of each other and throughout the entire life cycle of the plant. This makes it nearly impossible to do more with less. It's time to rethink what is possible. Schneider Electric EcoStruxure Power and Process approach digitally unifies your electrical and automation system, data and design to generate step change improvements across the full life cycle of your operation. From the earlier stage of your project, EcoStruxure Power and Process digital engineering provides a single version of truth throughout the life cycle, which is critical for efficiently managing asset performance. This model can be leveraged during plant startup and operates as a unified platform, eliminating the need to rebuild models. This makes it possible to train operators, evaluate unit performance, monitor asset operation, and provide real-time optimization. With EcoStruxure Power and Process, you combine the capabilities of process control, safety, and electrical control system into a single control architecture, meaning you can now gain full visibility of the complete electrical system, alerting operators of a condition that may compromise the electrical distribution network. Access real-time energy economics and sustainability metrics, instilling accountability in operations and a better understanding of the impact to overall profitability. Reduce energy used per unit of output, thereby reducing your overall carbon footprint and increasing process efficiency. And meet your profitability and sustainability goals as processes and equipment are now optimized for energy consumption. Let us now continue to see how Schneider Electric can be your digital partners, helping you achieve your profitability and sustainability goals. I'd like to pass the ball over to Abby Scholl. Abby, what do you have for us today?
Thank you, Luca. At Schneider Electric, we help our customers make the most of their energy and resources by combining world-class expertise in electrical and industrial equipment, critical power, digital and analytic capabilities, and we do it while focusing on sustainability. For years, our teams have designed and delivered the products and technologies that bring safety, efficiency, and resilience to our customers. In a world where energy costs rise, technologies move faster, and sustainability is more important than ever, we offer the depth of our expertise across the equipment lifecycle. This means that our customers can count on a trusted, devoted ally by their side with comprehensive knowledge of the unique systems that power their business, so they can take the best decisions in a challenging context of changing regulations, data requirements, and technologies, along with energy mix. Today, I am proud to announce EcoCare. EcoCare membership is for customers who demand a proactive management of their systems to drive higher performance, increased resilience, safety, and a smaller carbon footprint. EcoCare gives members fast and exclusive access to the best experts. It delivers an optimal service level, deep insights on asset conditions, and world-class expertise to unlock safety, efficiency, and sustainability improvements. From the first day a customer's equipment is installed, a dedicated customer success manager becomes the go-to coach orchestrating teams of remote and on-site experts and partners. EcoCare gives customers unique, round-the-clock access to the best know-how in the industry. EcoCare also gives faster response times and exclusive discounts on spare parts. Through digital technologies, EcoCare members can unlock the full potential of their connectable products and digital twins. Thanks to our analytics and expertise, we can prevent failures before they occur to improve the reliability of the customer's installation. With total mastery of an end-to-end digital platform, EcoCare enables our customers to optimize their maintenance and get the best recommendations to increase the performance of their systems and operations, as well as energy management. Now, I'm happy to introduce Kampeng Ma. Kampeng, what will you be sharing with our customers?
Well, by now, you know us at Schneider Electric. We believe in innovating for sustainability, and we speak often and loudly about decarbonization. We also put our money where our mouth is. When the topic is sustainable energy, and the questions start with how, then AirSet is one of the most excellent answers. Why? Because AirSet is medium voltage switchgear that completely removes the world's strongest greenhouse gas from the electricity equation. Not CO2, but SF6, which is 25,000 times stronger than CO2. No question, SF6 must go. But what to use instead is just as critical for human health and environmental safety. And we have the ultimate alternative. Pure air in our AirSet technology, consisting today of SM-ASSET for commercial and industrial building applications, and the RM-ASSET, a reman unit popular with grid operators. We are proudly adding a new addition to the AirSet lineup, GM-ASSET, designed for compact primary distribution in electrical grids and for large energy consumers, where the need to decarbonize is particularly pressing. With pure air, GM-ASSET gets SF6 completely out of your picture, and with zero compromise on everything that the gas have to deliver in the last 60 years. Reliability, trust, safety, compactness, and ease of use. All those strengths are kept, but more is added. A longer equipment service life, plus a host of smart digital technologies that make life easier for grid operators and large energy consumers. The embedded digital technology is what we call active. GM-ASSET Active can use a tablet or smart device to operate live equipment from outside of the arc flash zone. But the best example is its embedded sensors that monitor the health of all its core components 24/7. This data can then utilize EcoCare, our new generation of services plan that Abby just mentioned, allowing our end users to access our expertise, digital capabilities, and above all, to keep powering their operations at all times. With this latest primary switchgear addition to Schneider's AirSet lineup, electrical equipment decarbonization is within reach for nearly every medium voltage application. As a company committed to helping our customers decarbonize, we are proud of our broader AirSet line. Let us now continue the net zero conversation and head over to Marie-Pierre. Marie, take it away.
Thank you, Kampeng. Today, I'd like to tell you about a game-changing offer that can help you get to net zero while making building management easy. I am pleased to introduce EcoStruxure Energy Hub, a cloud-based software designed to provide energy insight in a simple and flexible way to meet the variety of demands in buildings. Whether you just want to comply with new energy code requirements, raise energy awareness, or you want to place explicit efforts in driving energy performance to reduce waste and cost, Energy Hub provides the real-time insight you need. It only requires minimal upfront costs as we have created a flexible subscription model. Only pay for the module you need, nothing more. Get upgrades and access to our user and technical communities as part of your subscription and expand as your business expands. We designed EcoStruxure Energy Hub to answer the unique challenges faced by building professionals, such as increased demand on the electrical systems from new energy source, limited ways to implement and demonstrate net zero carbon sustainability goals without spending large upfront costs, confusion about how and what to monitor to meet building energy code requirements, and lack of personnel with experience in managing both electrical assets and delivering energy performance. On top, more complex and costly IT systems. In addition to addressing these challenges, EcoStruxure Energy Hub was built with buildings of the future in mind. First, every building of the future needs to meet the basic code requirements, which often requires some metering and monitoring by end use. Our application provides aggregated energy usage and benchmarking views across buildings, floor, areas, and more to provide visibility and start to drive more sustainability behavior. Second, every building of the future must provide the ability to drive better energy performance. Energy Hub takes real-time monitoring of the electrical system and adds analytics to develop deep insight into energy waste reduction, operational improvements, and create accountability for building tenants. Third, take sustainability action with energy optimization. Energy Hub analyzes energy usage and provides visualization and notification to identify building loads contributing to the most energy waste, such as buildings or process equipment, HVAC, lighting, and more. We believe ensuring building sustainability should be as easy and secure as managing your personal finance on your smartphone. Simply connect the IoT gateway to your power system to automatically collect, store, visualize, and report on your energy data, and you're up and running in a very short time. You can then use our visual interface to easily configure your zone, allowing you to get a clear breakdown of which building loads are the source of energy usage and waste, so you can fix the basics. The mobile app makes it easy to add new electrical assets to your system by scanning your QR code, access documentation, and receive notification while you're on the go. We all know that sustainability is an evolving topic, so having the right tools for organizations that don't have the expertise or the size to invest in sophisticated on-premise automation systems, but still want to take control of their energy usage, EcoStruxure Energy Hub is a clear way forward. I want to thank all of our speakers today, and of course you, our customers and partners. We hope we have inspired you to rethink what's possible by digitally unifying your electrical and automation system data and design, unlocking the full potential of your natively connectable product, starting your decarbonization journey with the right tools, and making the most of your energy and resources. Now it's the time for companies to rethink who they are and what they do to ensure future resilience. Efficiency and sustainability is our passport to operate and thrive and make impact today and tomorrow. Please take some time to visit our innovation hub in your area to learn more, and you can always visit us at se.com.